All right, guys, welcome back to the channel, and thank you for tuning in to Johnny's Motorized Bicycles. As always, I'm gonna need you to hit the like, I'm gonna need you to hit the subscribe and that little bell notification. If you could, most important to me, as always, please drop me a line in the comments. Say what's up. Also, you can say what's up in the group or the group's chat. There's a link to both down in the description. Feel free to go down there and join. It's free. Most all of us already have Facebook anyway. Okay, so what's going on today? Well, today we got something real basic. We're just gonna run over to Piscataway, get ourselves there and back fairly quick. I got a bunch going on today, so we're just gonna toss the camera on my helmet. I got you on the other 360 on my chest. My normal Hero camera is actually on its way to GoPro because they are replacing it, so that's awesome. So we're gonna be taking the Jokester, obviously, because that's my girl. Okay, so I don't know how much talking I'm gonna do, or if I do, how much you'll even be able to hear. I do not have a microphone with this camera because of the way the Hero works. You just can't set one up as far as I know. I don't know if you can on Hero mode. I gotta look into that, honestly, because if I can, I will while I'm using this camera. For reference, we don't have a lot of fuel, so we need to get some. Unfortunately, we can't right now. So we're just gonna ride with what we got. It should be enough. I mean, honestly, that is probably about as much as a full tank on a stock setup. So we should be more than good, honestly. Now, we have not started Girl Up in a few days, if I'm being completely honest, because just haven't had.
Now you see me going over the bike and I'm always touching stuff and pulling on stuff and trying to see if anything's loose or anything needs to be tightened. And that's why as I'm talking to you and the camera, you'll see me walk around the bike, pulling and twisting things just to see what's going on. And right here is why I do it.
Whoa, that is loose. Let's fix that real fast. See that? Can you see it? Look at that. Ooh, buddy. So yeah, we should fix that. Yeah, let's fix that. I think I have a wrench in here somewhere. I'm glad I thought to do that after I'm all bundled up. Hey, Johnny. It's okay. I got a wrench and it's not going to take that long, supposedly. Okay, nice and snug. Okay, do over. Now let's leave. I forgot that was loose like a week ago and I just keep forgetting to tighten it. So now we're tightening and we're good. Everything's Gucci. What's up, Wayne? Can you get it? I got it. All right. See you later, brother.
Keep it under 100.
I will try. Okay, first start in days. Oh, what do you know? Sun right up. Get her warmed up and let's get on the way. It's called a turn signal, brother. I know it's probably a new thing for you, but that's what it's called. It says it's 45 degrees out, but it feels colder than that, guys, and it definitely feels like with the wind chill, it feels colder than that. So, I mean, you know, I didn't completely trust the weather forecast saying 45 because I felt the temperature, and I felt colder. And with the wind chill, I knew it'd be chillier feeling, but it feels a good bit colder than 45. Whoa, and the wind is serious. That feels like a direct headwind, or is it a tailwind? I couldn't tell, but it was a gust that pushed me back on my seat. I know that much. Oh, I still got my sunglasses. Oh yeah, I'm white knuckling it because that wind is kicking. Holy crap! Yeah, buddy. That is a direct left to right. Oh boy, I hate wind like that. This is the worst time of the year to ride just because of that. That makes it so unpleasant. I don't mind the cold because you can dress for that, but there's nothing you can do about the wind. And the more you dress for the cold, the bigger you become and the more you block the wind and catch it. But more than me catching the wind, it's my rims that catch the wind. Catch the wind. Even if I had regular spoke wheels, it would still catch the wind to a degree. Granted, it wouldn't be as bad as these are, but it would still be there. Consciously think about taking your hand in and out of them, and that makes it difficult. So like right there, I just grabbed the outside because the wind started picking up and there's no way I could shove my hand in there. Now a normal sized person, or I guess an average sized person I should say, wouldn't have that issue, but being that I'm a little above average, or a lot, whatever, everything is harder to use for average sized people. You know what I mean? Like if I didn't have a glove on, my hand goes in and out fairly easily, but it still catches a little, but it doesn't catch as bad. It's so cold with the wind, I definitely don't have this warmed up yet. I gotta be careful ripping on it right now. I don't want to do something stupid and have a seizure. Yeah, look at the flag. Can you see it? That's straight behind us kind of breeze. That's good. I should make it regardless, no matter what, but it still, you know, sits in my head that it's low. I gotta look into getting some triple clutch. I really think that'd be nice to have. curious. I mean, I don't know how fast I'm going right now, but I'm going to guesstimate 18 miles an hour I was at right there. Somewhere in that range, maybe 20. But the RPMs on the motor sound real low, maybe 3,000, like low. So I'm just wondering what the RPM is that low, because it feels just not fun, really low. But to be honest, I had such good luck, or I don't know, I say luck, but you know, performance, even though it wasn't really high performance, so to speak, with my old 49mm as the daily on my other tweaker. When I originally built tweaker, that, or when I originally built the 49, I mean, put it on tweaker, that I kind of wanted to duplicate that. I wanted to be able to rev it out when I'm going down hills, still have pulling power above 4,000 RPM, and good longevity. And I really think most of that was because the 49, when I first built it, it didn't have a lot off the line. And I think that made it very reliable, because it didn't make its power until it, you know, was revving a little bit. Which is, you know, to say that about all two-strokes, but let's be serious, there's some two-strokes. I mean, for crying out loud, the 49 that when I redid it, it had silly power down low. Like any motor, you can have a lot of power down low and support it like that. So once you start making that much power down low, you're going to make that much more up top. To like, you know, so from like, say, you know, 2,000 to 4,000, you're making really good power and torque, which only puts a lot of wear and tear on everything. So if you don't want that kind of wear and tear, you gotta let it be a little bit more like a dog on the line and get your power up high, or you know, midway through the range, and then from there carry it out, which is what I did with this Tweaker's original motor. That one was, I did it wrong. I mean, I worked with what I had, but down low it was really bad. But once you got it singing, it was good, and it revved to the moon. Like, it was silly how high it revved. I wish I could have RPM'd that one. I found out. I never did though. But that thing was rev, man. It was crazy. This one, when I first built it, it had way more off the line, but it didn't rev very high at all. And that's how I heard it the first time. Like, it was still running, mind you guys saw, but it had that weird idle and whatnot. It had a leak or vacuum leak or something from the pressure it created by revving it too high. So when I redid it and evened out the ports and raised the decks a little bit on the different ports, I took some of that power away on the line and I added more up top. And the motor is much happier now. Granted, it's less fun to be able to pull away from a light where you feel like you're really holding on because it's pulling you back. Like the bike wants to pull away from you, so to speak. But like within the first month, with how much I ride, I had already heard it. Now granted, it was from over revving it, but it shouldn't have happened nonetheless. You know, like if it happened that quick just from over revving it, imagine after I put another month or two with the amount that I ride, it would have blown up or snapped rings or something bad, catastrophic, I guarantee it. So that's why when I redid this one, I changed it up so much. And now it pulls right where I want it. When I'm already moving, it just really pulls along and scoots on away. But I don't know for a fact because I don't have a tap, but just from the sound I am extremely happy that it revs higher, and I am much more comfortable with feeling it's going to be a more reliable motor. There's no doubt in my mind. Currently, Build Break Fix is doing a build series on this motor. I'm not exactly sure what all he's doing, but he's talking about fixing it and making it right with a spacer and possibly another crank from a different motor. I'm not saying he's wrong. I know some of the measurements he said are wrong, because I measured the same thing he's talking about, and I have a brand new cylinder sitting home with a brand new piston in a box just waiting to be used if I needed it. So I have something that wasn't worked on yet, and I can measure all the deck heights and stuff, and his measurements are off about anywhere from 1 millimeter to 1.5 millimeters, which don't sound a lot, but when you're talking of 2 millimeter difference compared to what he's referring to, 1 to 1.5 is a lot, because that's almost the entire measurement he's referring to. All right, let me run in here real quick. There you go. So anyway, I'm not saying that he's, purposely lying or this, that, and the other. Maybe his really is with those measurements he's referring to. I really, I'm not there. I can't say yes or no emphatically. All I could say is, what mine is. And, it's the 3-ring piston like he's got, appears to be the exact same motor. So who knows? But all that being said, I didn't have to do any of that stuff. Now granted, I could have got more power down low and had it rev higher too, but with the amount that I ride, you're not going to get longevity out of it. I don't care what you say. There's a reason that people that have a race car that use it in, like, say, those drag and drive events, okay? If you have one of those, you lash the valves, you do normal maintenance all the time. And even in one of those cars, let's say, after the season's over, you take the motor out of your car and you send it back to your engine maker, or you do it yourself, and you get it refurbished, because they're not meant to be put those kind of miles on it, And even when you're talking how many miles those get, you're talking the car only gets 1,500 to 2,000 miles on average for the normal car that runs all season, with the drag strip hits and the drag and drive part of it. So yeah, you can make that power and you can ride it on a daily, but then you're going to be taking it apart to rebuild it, refurbish it, look it over, all this stuff, or just do it when it breaks, because it's just not meant to do this. Now granted, if I got all custom stuff and got myself a big billet rod and made a billet piston and all this other stuff, sure, that would probably double it, triple it, I don't know. It definitely helped. One, I don't have all that stuff. I don't have a lathe or the billet to do it. And I'm not planning on getting someone else to do it, because that's expensive. So, yeah, it's just not happening. So you got to compromise. If you're going to have a daily rider like this, where you put, anywhere from 15 to 25,000 miles or more on it every year, you got to compromise. You can't have all that power unless you want to not be riding your dailies, and you got 2 or 3 of them, so you can constantly, have one down to fix another, and have another one as a backup for that one in case something actually breaks while you're trying to rip away from the light, 2 seconds faster, because you want to have that crazy power all the time. And to each their own, but you ain't going to get 30,000 miles out of a motor every year, and then at the end of the year still not have to touch it with that kind of, those kind of numbers of power. It's just not happening. That's why the guys that do the race bikes, they ride them around, taking the Wawas to see their videos and stuff, but they don't ride them every day, and they're always in the shop taking them apart, looking them over, inspecting it, magnifluxing stuff to make sure there's no cracks. Like, it's not just plug and play and go and you're good. There's a lot to it. So, yeah, that's a long way of saying I'm sad, but I had to be realistic and I had to compromise. You know, this isn't something that I didn't know before I built it. It was something I just had to come to grips with, because I love having that crazy torque that just pulls your way at a stoplight. But if you're not, if you don't want to work on your bike all the time and you want to actually just enjoy it and have it when you need it, then you just got to be smart about it, straight up. You know, you just got to be smart about it. And it's hard to be smart, I'm not gonna lie. It can be difficult. Making sure I was still recording. I couldn't remember if I hit the off button or not. But we're good. Yeah, I just released the clutch. I had it pulled in. Okay, let's see if it keeps me moving. Like, you can hear the engine struggling right now. It's idling. I'm not on the throttle. I'm just curious how long it would move me like this. The engine's plenty warm. I can't believe it's still going. This ain't downhill, it's just a flat road. Guys, that's impressive. I don't care who you are. Just chugging right along. Alright, let's go. That's enough playing. See, from this RPM right here, basically, I'll show you where. Right about here. From there to there, that's where I had to make the compromise. From here up, it's a little rocket ship. Now, don't get me wrong, it could be better. But you're not making that power reliably for, you know, unless you do what I say. Okay, you got to be realistic. So, I mean, considering this compromised power, so to speak, she is a wonderful bike to ride on the daily. I love her. This is where a tweaker broke down. Here, this you can see these really dark potholes right here that I just rode over? That's what I hit in the pitch black, and that's what broke everything. Except it wasn't black, it was a giant pothole, and I hit it, and it hurt, boy. You can tell by how much damage it did to tweaker. But she was a trooper because she was already up and running. Not even a week later, she was up and running. What a good girl. I feel bad that she's sitting there broken up a little bit right now, but that's okay. We got a lot of good things in the works for her. Because I took that power away, that's why I'm thinking seriously about getting a centrifugal clutch. Because that would let me just rev the motor up and it would pull better. You know? I mean, there's no denying it. An automatic transmission is faster than a stick shift transmission. And granted, these are not a stick shift or it's not a stick or an automatic. Technically, but by having the clutch like we do, it's kind of like a stick. You gotta let the clutch out and stuff, and you gotta start at a low RPM, or just do like I do and melt your clutch, which is not good for it. Or get the centrifugal clutch, which is kind of like automatic with a torque converter. Well, we're almost to where I come out over. I wonder if it's faster going this way. I always go the other way because I'm not on the main road, this road, but this road ain't bad to ride on. But that road is so much rougher. This is way smoother and easier on the bike. I think I might start going camera suddenly duck down and you don't hear the RPMs go up like I'm racing someone, and usually you'll hear the RPMs fall off, that means I'm letting off the propeller and I'm ducking down because the wind is really blowing and I don't want to blow away. I think I'm pretty much onto a headwind right here, or a real bad crosswind of some sort, maybe like a headwind that's blowing left or right. I can't tell, but it's definitely not pleasant, I know that much. Man, it is so nice having these brakes, boy. I'm pretty sure Ellie Hubbard got the same brakes on, well, I don't know what he calls his bike. Is it the V2 or the, I don't know. He just gives it the name that comes in the box as far as I know. The only one that's got a name, I think, is his trail bike, which I can't think of the name right now. It's escaping me right now. But yeah, he doesn't really name his bikes. I'm going to have to actually get on him about that. They need names, man. You can't have a soul without a name. People like that guy on the electric bike over there on the sidewalk. Now he probably thinks he's doing the right thing, but that's illegal. And since in Jersey, electric bike is considered the same thing as a gas-powered bike because of the law that Murphy just passed, well, not just, but like a year ago now, he's going to get the people that do the laws to be way more strict on everything and change it up because idiots like that. Now he's probably doing it because he just doesn't know the law at all, and he thinks he's skating by having an electric bike, and he's not technically allowed to have it. And more than likely, because of the area that I'm in right now, being Boundbrook, or South Boundbrook, no, Boundbrook, yeah, being in Boundbrook.
Now, you can't really hear exactly what I'm saying because, again, I don't have any microphone with this camera set up. But what I'm basically getting at, guys, it is crucial that we all know the laws in the areas of where we live and what pertains to us. If we do not express our use of the laws that we have, and if we do not always push to keep these laws by us using the laws that are set in place, we will lose these laws. And in my area, we have the right to ride electric or gas-powered bicycles on the street as long as we follow the local speed limits and right of way for pedestrians. Basically the same laws as a car, except we get away with being more like a pedestrian when it comes to a car or us first in a crosswalk. Other than that, we have the same laws as a car or a motorcycle. So again, guys, it's just so important that whatever area of the country or world that you live in, look up your laws that pertain to you and riding your bike and do your best to obey those laws. Or if they're not in your favor, petition to get the laws fixed so that they can be more realistic and usable for more people like yourself or others in a similar situation of wanting to ride your motorized or electrified bicycles. Always try to push forward and make sure you're always using those laws that are already set in place, especially when they benefit you like they do in my area. All right, let's get back to the video.
And it's windy like that, stop. You just hate your life. Yeah, here, look, I'm on throttle. I mean, it's slow. I'm going slow. I'm having trouble getting up that hill. Well, not really trouble, but I could tell there was some drag on the bike, is what I'm saying. Oh, what I was saying before, I can't remember the name of his trail bike. LA Hubbard's bike. That's the only one I think he has a name. And I don't think it's bike has lived on so much and why everybody refers to it by that. You know, it's got a soul. Your bike won't develop a soul unless you name it. And hey, that's actually an argument that I'm having with Benny right now. I was seriously thinking of giving him tweakers because he tweaked real bad. I bent the handlebars, broke everything. Everything on the left side of the handlebars, he broke because he crashed. The rear wheel locked up on him. The rear wheel locked up on him because the main crank sprocket on the right side, the one that comes off the actual crank, split in half. There was two hairline fractures that you can't see unless you magnify them. And they were already pre-existing, and it crashed. Ended up jamming up the rear wheel and just locking it up, and he came to a skidding halt. But he was smoking a cigarette, so he didn't have one hand on the handlebars, which I'm going to guess he was holding the cigarette with his right hand because the left side of the bike is broken. So when it locked up, he went flying forward, holding on to the left side of the bars, which probably turned the wheel to the right, and that's what hit the ground first. Now this is all just deductive reasoning. He only recently told me a little bit more to the story, which is why I have this new information. And yes, I could ask him more direct questions, but it's much more fun to speculate and spread rumors about the friend. Isn't it? Of course. He's my buddy. My buddy, yeah, me. Anyway, I don't want to get started. I get that song stuck in my head again. I'll hit full throttle in it right now, guys, and we're slowing down on a flat road. Oh, I gotta go here. Ooh, I'm glad that happened right here. Thank you. I gotta go to the vape store. I mean, no pedaling allowed. Anyway, I definitely could have went down the other street and stopped at the Wawa too, but that's okay. No biggie. So anyway, because everything broke, and because I told him I'm going to help him build another bike, and part of that deal is when he got hit by the car, the insurance of whoever is going to be paying for the repairs on his bike. Well, since I am his bike mechanic, and I technically do have a legal business with the YouTube and the company I started last year through Google, and I'm not talking about the channel, I'm talking about the business with the same name. I just I don't advertise it because I don't do anything with it yet, although I will be eventually soon. I don't know, hopefully by the end of the year I have exact information on what I'm going to do with everything, but that's TBD term. So anyway, back to the original. So since I can legally write up an estimate, and since I really am a bike mechanic, motorized bike mechanic, I gotta write up an estimate with, with my name on the top of the paper. I can't think of his name. What do you call it? Oh, my brain's fried. Oh well. Anyway, with my proper heading and all that, and mail it in, and they're going to reimburse and pay for all the repairs. So because I know that I'm going to get paid for all this eventually, I told him I would help him out and build him a bike now, and I gave him an option of, well, I think it was 3 bikes. I gave him an option. Say any one of these 3 bikes you can have. Well, he's got parts from another bike, and that bike's got a certain setup for the neck and the head and all that. So the bike that he has to use, if he wants to use those parts, which he's going to do because he's not getting that much for everything, so it needs to be within a certain budget to be realistic. And since he doesn't do any of the work, he pretends and tries and looks and watches. He's got to give it to me. All right, let me go in here real quick and I'll come back and we'll finish our story. All right, the camera on my head is almost dead, so we're just gonna go till that one shuts off. We're close to being home, and we might have even made it, but I didn't bring any batteries with me. So here's what it is. I gotta get on LA Hover about making some names for his bikes, right? Don't you think so? I think so. I think I should. I gotta tell him, hey guy, you gotta name your bikes. People love saying the names or learning the names. They feel more connected, like Cletus with Leroy, and Ruby, Mullet. Okay, we are good to go. Got it. We've secured the package. Right along. Hey, if any of you guys watch my channel and watch LA Hover, which probably most of you, all but maybe one, you know who you are. Not gonna say your name, but you gotta get on his channel in the next video and tell him, hey bud, we want names for the bikes, because it's just more fun saying a name. Or you disagree? Do you think it's better not to have a name on the bike? I think the name kind of gives it control. Like, I still talk about Tara Reid, and I still have people that talk about Tara Reid, like, mention the name. Like, if she didn't have a name, or Tweaker didn't have a name, I guarantee people wouldn't be like, oh yeah, Tweaker this, Tweaker that, or Tara Reid, where da-da-da. No, they just be like, oh, I remember you used to have a bike with a dial read on it, maybe. Or, you used to have a blue bike that you rode every day and all the videos? Yeah, no. They remember Tweaker. They remember Tara Reid. Ghosting. People remember that. And they get more attached to it. I know I do. I know most people I talk to on Facebook group, well, not most, a lot of them named their bikes. I was actually getting on Keegan I believe, I'm not sure how to say his last name, but he's got a really nice channel. Definitely got to check him out. But I talked to him on Facebook Messenger all the time, and he just finished building his YD100 and putting it on his bike and stuff, like rebuilding it. Doing the bike pretty much again, and I was telling him he's got to name it. Like, I was like, hey, what's the name? And he's like, oh, I don't have. I'm like, bro, you gotta have a name for the bike. I think I saw something. I want to check it out. I almost kept going, but I just want to look. Oh, it's a sprinkler. I thought it was a watch because of the shape going by at that speed. I was like, oh, a watch? Ooh. It was not. It's a fire sprinkler. Anyway, so he's, I think he's working on trying to get a name. I said, you know, some, like mine, Tweaker was named by a subscriber that was kind of a jerk. Always had some derogatory comment to say about me or my videos or Heather Ying Jin or something. I don't know. I don't remember his name. I don't see his comments or his name anymore pop up, so maybe he stopped watching. But he thought he was dissing me by naming Tweaker, calling me. I think he was saying, calling me a Tweaker actually, and it was right when I had built that bike and I was living in the hotel. So I named the bike Tweaker. I thought it was a good name for the bike because, you know, the whole situation was a little ridiculous. But it is what it is. You know, meaning it's not pure. It's not the best brakes, it's not the best tires, not the best rims, but they're all good and they look good. Just like the colors, you know, when you see it, you're like, oh, that's kind of like the Joker color, but it's not. They're not the right color. So that's why I knew I was going to be jokester, because it's a little bit of a joke. Tara Reid, I can't remember the actual name of the bike, but it's something Terra, or like, you know, terrain, or Terra something, I don't remember. I named their bike that. But I put a Reed valve on it, and I did it as a play on words because of Tara Reid, the actress. She was a, you know, real BA, always getting in trouble, always naughty and stuff, and you know, my bike was definitely naughty with the Reed valve and the YZ100, and I thought it was pretty BA, so woo, that one actually got me a little. The wind and that all of a sudden, oh shit. So I named it Tara Reid as a play on words. Purple Nightmare, because you know it's all black and it's got the purple accents, and I just thought it looked like a Purple Nightmare because it was a real nice bike, quick. I don't know, the mule, because it was my test mule. You know, and now it's forever gonna live on with the name of the mule. Like, I don't know, and all of them, like, literally every one of those bikes, people mention by name, you know. 90% of the time when someone asks me about the bike, they mention it by name, you know, which means, you know, people like having a name on it. Boy, they really need to redo this. This is horrible over here. Oh, I gotta go to... Dang it, totally forgot. Oh, I'll go later. I'll go to the bank, I guess. Oh, yeah. I gotta go to the bank. I forgot I was in the wrong lane to do that. I wasn't gonna cut across, so it's alright. I gotta go out a little bit. What's up, Dave? So as always, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the support. As always, hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave me a comment, please. Join the Facebook group, join the Facebook group chat, and above all, I'll talk to you later, right? Peace. Maybe it wasn't as much fuel as I thought.